Okay, we are going to talk about the profession electronics engineering. Okay, so as you can see in this presentation, we have some electronic devices that are utilized in designing electronic circuits. Okay, maybe curious kayo, ano yung electronic circuits? Okay, so we have nonlinear and active devices like, transistors, diodes, integrated circuits. If you have heard about PCB, so this is a printed circuit board. May nakamount dito na yan, mga electronic devices. And of course, there's an application for this particular na PCB. So pwedeng part siya ng isang malaki, sa isang system like okay, receivers, yung TV, ano pa ba? So different applications actually. And you can see here also the logo of PRC. Yan, nakalagay lang dito because this is a profession that requires, a license for you to be able to practice. Okay. But there are other na fields that don't require a license for you to be able um, to work. Okay. May mga specific lang na mga fields na under ng electronics engineering kung saan you are required or para makapag-practice ka ng profession na to. So, kailangan you pass the licensure examination. Okay, mamaya I'll be, briefly discuss, those subfields. Okay, so the term denotes a broad engineering field that covers, subfields like analog electronics, digital, consumer embedded systems, and power electronics. Okay, so electronics engineering deals with implementation of applications, principles, and algorithms developed within many related fields, for example, solid state physics, radio engineering, telecommunications, control systems, signal processing, systems engineering, computer engineering, instrumentation engineering, electric power control, robotics, and many others. So, napaka-broad nitong field na to. Okay, so dati, this profession in the Philippines, diba, ECE ang acronym, diba, no? Well known for this particular profession, Electronics and Communications Engineering. But because of the Republic Act 9292, yung RA 9292, so yun yung Electronics Engineering Act of 2004. Kaya binago na siya into Electronics Engineering because, yan, as you can see, diba, Electronics Engineering also, nakadefine na rin dito yung mga applications, diba? Yung field, like kasama na rin yung communications dito. Okay, pero yung acronym na ginagamit is not EE. Instead, ECE pa din. Okay? Pero yung gamit ng C na yan, minsan maliit na lang yung pagkakasulat sa ECE. Electronics Engineering. Kasi EE, di ba? Intended na yun for electrical engineering. Okay. Pero yung parent na engineering na field talaga is electrical engineering. So nag-branch out lang yan into many engineering professions like, computer, yan. Even instrumentation may separate na rin yan na parang meron na rin mga courses na offered in other universities. Yan. Control systems. So ako, actually, my major in my master's is control systems. Okay. So this picture shows a typical, laboratory setup, So even though there are other professions that, study electronics, they have basic electronics. Like if you have remembered one of our speakers nung nakaraang engineering talk, diba? Mechanical engineer siya. So she mentioned there na halos lahat, diba, ng parang allied nga, diba? So halos lahat ng mga professions meron silang subject, diba, or pinag-aaralan. So electronics is one of their subjects that they study also. Pero basic electronics lang. Okay, for BSECE, yeah, na profession or course, it aims to develop an understanding in circuit design and analysis and systems implementation, planning, operation, production, and maintenance of various applications in the field of electronics and, and communications. Okay, maybe you have seen itong ganitong, yan, this picture, na-picture out ninyo kung ano yung mga nasa laboratory ng mga ECE. Okay, even electricals have also this equipment. Yeah. IEEE, electrical and electronics. Okay, so these are equipments na ginagamit ng mga ECE and yeah, components also. Medyo magulo yung wiring lang dito kasi there are laboratory equipments na okay, naka-design na siya na kailangan mo na lang ng mismong mga wires to connect or to perform it or to see intended na output for particular na type ng circuit. Okay. Ayan, so may mga testers. Okay, this is, APCB, tapos may soldering iron, di ba? This is an integrated circuit. Okay, so it's mentioned that transistor is one of the greatest invention. Okay, kung papasin nyo, di ba, halos lahat tayo, dependent na tayo sa mga gadgets, di ba? Sa araw-araw natin, di ba, we have cell phones, we have, electronic na mga appliances na ginagamit. So lahat yun merong transistor. And transistor, yung IC na tinatawag natin, integrated circuit, di ba? Meron yung millions of transistors. Okay, so silang tatlo, sila yung inventors ng transistors. Si William Shockley, Bardeen, and Walter Brattain. Okay, now let's go to the fields or applications under ng electronics engineering. So let's start with communications. So I know that you have heard about Mr. Hertz or Heinrich Hertz. He demonstrated the existence of electromagnetic radiation in 19th century by 1888, yung radio waves. Natigyan naman siguro yung frequency, di ba? Yung unit ng frequency is hertz. So why study electronics? Okay. So Alexander Graham Bell says, let me show you the countless reasons. Okay, bakit? Ganun ka-importante yung electronics sa atin. Okay, so the connectivity of these devices, di ba? Ito pa yung dating mga so kaya nag-evolve na siya, di ba? We have wireless na connectivity. So we have gadgets, we have cell phones to use para makapag communicate with our friends and family na malayo sa atin. So just imagine that. So Dr. Martin Cooper of Motorola, the inventor of cell phones, says, it all started with me, communication. So cell phone dati, malalaki pa. Okay, we have a television set or entertainment na pang entertainment, you have DVD players, you have, these receivers para makareceive ng signal for the broadcast, di ba? From a transmitter, TV transmitter. Si John Logie Baird and Paul Nipkow, so they are responsible for, having the first television, yung mga personal computers natin. So, Adam Osborne invented the first portable computer. Okay, yung PSP. Ken Kutaragi of Sony invented video games, PlayStation. So, madami kayo dyan. Alam ko marami kayo na-hook sa ganitong gadget. Okay, you have iPods, smartwatches, CCTV, cameras. Ngayon, mas sophisticated pa yung mga gamit, di ba? Mas improved pa, kumbaga. Yung quality. Okay. So can you imagine the world without electronics? Father of the electronic age is Lee DeForest. Okay, so just reflect on these. Okay, the world without, in general, engineers. So yeah, take a look at these pictures na papakita ko sa inyo. So yeah, they have an improvised TV. So ganun, magdodrawing ka lang. Yeah. Okay, so ang ginagamit pa nila ginagamit is kung wala yung walang cellphone. So you have this, okay, thing to use for communicating. Kung walang calculator, so gamit ka pa ng abacus. Okay, so manually, ang hirap, di ba? Pag masyadong malaking number na yung involved. Okay, so now we have yung calculator para mas mapadali. But we have computers, of course, to help us solve complex problems. A life without internet. Okay, because, to be able to, para mapagana natin, diba, itong system na to, so we need a very complex circuitry. Okay, yung pag um, transmit ng signal. Okay, so what would you do? Ngayon, we are so dependent talaga sa internet. Lalo na ngayon sa panahon na to. That we cannot go out. Okay, we're at home. Okay, when you want to search something or do research, tapos wala kang internet connection, so you're doomed. Ayan, so paano na yung mga requirements ko? So these are the fields under, electronics engineering. Okay, and the career opportunities too. First one is semiconductor industry. So ito yung sinasabi ko na this industry, currently, they do not require you to be a licensed electronics engineer to be part of this industry. Kasi majority of, um, the companies are yung multinational siya. So sa ibang bansa naman, they actually accept kahit na wala kang license. You can work there. So yung mga owners ng companies na to are, Americans, Japanese, and Koreans, and British. So ECE may work as specialists to design, fabricate, produce, test, and supervise the manufacture of complex products and systems in semiconductor industries. Yan. Kung curious kayo, ano ba yung semiconductor, sir? Okay. So when you join or when you want to shift to this program, so you will learn, di ba? Meron tayong tatlong types ng materials, di ba? Conductor or conductive material, semiconductor, semiconductive, and insulator. So in semiconductor, it's between, yung characteristic nito is between the conductor and insulator na materials. Like yung silicon. So silicon is the second, abundant element. Yan. Alam niyo ba yun? Yan, silicon. Yun yung material na ginagamit for semiconductors. Okay, so you can be, actually yung pinakauna dito kapag sa semicon ka, test development engineer or test engineer. So ako dati nag-work ako as test development engineer sa isang semiconductor industry. Pwede ka rin maging failure analysis engineer. So failure analysis, hindi lang siya limited sa ECE. Pwede rin yung mga materials engineer, graduate ng ganong program, or even electrical engineer because you are utilizing, such sophisticated na mga test equipment para makita yung mga defects dun sa IC kasi very sensitive kasi yung mga devices na to. Kasi napakaliit, di ba? Tingnan, pag binuksan mo yung cellphone mo or pag nanira ka ng mga electronic gadgets, di makita mo mayroong mga pyesa yan sa loob. At yung mga micro level or nano level na yun. Okay, na hindi kayang makita ng mata. So you need to have an equipment para makita mo yung mga defects na yan. Okay, example nito. Ito yung sample na environment, di ba? Kapag nasa semiconductor industry or electronics companies. Ayan. Ang tawag natin dito is bunny suit. Ayan, bunny suit kasi parang naka full gear ka dito. Actually, may iba naman na mga areas na hindi naman kailangan na fully covered ka. Ayan. Clean room kasi siya, kaya you need to have this suit. Kasi maintain yung number of particles na nasa loob. Kasi very sensitive din sa dust particles, yung mga gamit dyan. And Siyempre, yung static, electrostatic discharge, ESD, yun din yung iniiwasan, di ba, na maka-affect doon sa mismong IC or any other devices. Yan, nakakamiss lang din magtrabaho dito. Yan, sobrang lamig dito. Yan, sa loob na yan. At syempre, ionized. So these are the companies, Analog Devices, Maxim, if you have heard this, Cypress, On, sa Gen 3, and sa Manggahan, marami diyang mga semiconductor companies. Toshiba, I have worked before in Toshiba, din sa electronics company. Fujitsu, yan, Samsung, Ericsson. Texas Instruments also is semiconductor company din siya. NXP, and many other companies. Okay, meron sa Cebu, meron sa somewhere in Mindanao. Instrumentation engineering and test, yan, measurements. This is another subfield. So as you can see, ito yung mga equipment, measuring equipment. So you have the oscilloscope, you have testers, function generator. So in this subfield, focus on the principle and operation of yung measuring instruments yung ginagamit sa mga sa semiconductor. Sila yung provider ng mga equipment, yung ano yung need ng mismong company na yan. So they developed automated systems. Okay, pneumatic. Even pneumatic. Job profiles, or you can be instrumentation engineer, test engineer, service engineer. Yung mga parameters na yan, yung mga voltage current, yan. Inaaral niyo yan. Of course, yan sa mga requirements. Kailangan maintindihan mo yung concept. Areas of study, yan yung may mga sensors na to. Just imagine yung halos lahat ngayon, di ba, yung mga sensor-based na mga kahit sa mismong bahay, di ba, pwede mag-install, di ba, ng mga yung mga sensitive sa sound, ano pa ba, sa light. Madaming klaseng sensors guys. PLC or Programmable Logic Controller. So these are the companies. NI, and bibilisan ko na lang kasi we're going to meet. Tektronix, yan. Ito yung popular na mga brand ng mga test equipment. Okay, under this field also is yung mechatronics or robotics, combination of mechanical, electronics, computer, software controls. Okay, in order to design and manufacture useful products. Yan. Mga robots. Familiar kayo dyan, di ba? So ito, mga robots to. So very useful siya sa mga manufacturing industries. Diba? Kasi there are very critical na mga, steps or processes dun sa na syempre exposure ng humans may affect also maka-harm sa kanila. So that's why there are robots that were developed also for accuracy din, okay? And for efficiency. So syempre gumawa nito mga electronics engineers and electrical engineers too with a major in microelectronics and robotics. Ito yung companies. If you have heard Robo, meron silang parang mga kit na para to create a robot. Yung Vex Robotics, ginagamit namin dati to for competitions. Power electronics. Yan. So power electronics naman, so this is the application of solid-state electronics. Yan, for control and conversion of electric power. Di ba pansin niyo yung kung meron kayong sasakyan, di ba? Okay, or any other na mga vehicles na mga sensors na, di ba? Yung iba, meron ng through fingerprint na para gumana siya. So may mga sensors doon. Power electronics, yan, may mga devices, solid state devices have been used. So Emerson, yan, ito sa mga companies. Yan, pwede ka maging power engineer, service engineer. The next one is telecommunications industry. So, you know naman, di ba, may mga nakita kayo ng mga towers. We call it cell sites or transmitter. Okay. So, it involves the use of electrical devices. So, lahat ng yan, merong mga electronic devices. May mga circuitry yan para makapag-perform ng certain task or function, yung function niya to deliver or to provide an output na desired. So, telegraph, telephone, teleprinter. So, gumagamit, di ba, syempre ng radio radio waves. So, yun yung sa wireless communication, di ba? Hindi na gumagamit ng wire. So, ginagamit na yung atmosphere. So, may part yan. So, kapag curious ka sa ganyan, you will understand, okay, may microwave pala. Okay, ganun pala yun. Satellite communication. So, yan, sa ECE yan. Pinapag-aralan namin yan. There are also other, mga technologies na ginagamit, yung fiber optics. Kasi nga, yung fiber optics, di ba, merong through light yan. Kasi di ba, light, napakabilis di ba ng, alam niyo yung speed of light, right? Di ba? 3 times 10 raised to 8. Approximately yan, meters per second. So kung dadaan doon, yun yung medium mo, dumaan yung signal. So mas mabilis yung transmission ng signal. So we call this, ito yung satellite. Moon is also in satellite. Yan. Okay, this is a dish antenna. Yan. So pwede rin gamitin to na parang mag-link dun sa, or yung transponder na tinatawag, if you have heard that. So the use of artificial satellites to provide communication links between various points on Earth. Okay? Napakalaking bagay ito, lalo di ba we're using internet. Ayan. Okay? Domes. Pwede ka mag-work, di ba, sa NASA, pwede ka pumunta ng moon or any other na celestial bodies. Pwede ba yan? Okay? Pwede ka maging part ng mission, going to Mars or any other. Napanood niyo ba yung movie, yung series na The 100? Ayan. Maganda yun. So, madaming mga advanced technologies na din na pinapakita. Pero syempre, some of it are, na ginagamit na rin, and some of the other equipment there, may theory naman sila na sinusundan. Wired communication, ayan. So, gumagamit ng cable, ayan, wired-based technology. Like yung telephone natin, ayan. Cable TV, yan. Cable TV kasi nga may cable yan. Coax ang ginagamit or fiber optic. Okay, hindi ko na, madaming pwedeng sabihin pa, so nga lang, limited lang yung time natin. So, sobrang daming opportunities sa ECE actually. So, pili ka lang kung anong field yung gusto mo. So, you can be an engineer in the field of electronics, in the field of communications, or a more specific field. Yan, sa construction industry, pwede rin. Kasi yung mga buildings, yung mga structures, they need mga CCTVs, for safety, yung mga smoke detectors, okay, yung design noon, pati yung mga alarms, yan. Importante kasi yung safety sa mga, kaya required din na yung mga pumipirma ng plano, mga electronics engineers may license sa mga required ng professions na kailangan may license. And even sa telecommunications, yung mga towers, yan, mga transmitters. Yan. Okay, ma-share ko lang din na I have tried to, okay, yung mga tower na yan, minsan nasa mataas na lugar yan, guys. Yan, para maging malawak yung coverage niyan. So I have experience before. I have reached the summit na sa Mindanao dati. Merong tower doon. May transmitter doon yung broadcasting, yung mismong ABS-CBN and GMA. Imagine, napakataas ng lugar na yun. So, they were able to put up, a transmitter. Even sa bandang Luzon, sa Mount Amuyao naman, yan, meron ding tower doon. Sa nasa taas ng bundok. So, just imagine. Nakakamiss lang umakyat. Okay, so nakita itong mga boxes na to. So, for telephone systems, telephony, ay nasa loob ng may mga switching, di ba? So, kunyari, yung telephone number natin. So, yung pag-switch like, pwede kasing may mga wiretapping na nangyayari, di ba? So, yan. Networking. So ito yung mga famous companies sa telecoms. Yan, Globe, Converge, yan, PLDT sa US, AT&T. It's pinakamalaking company dyan in terms of communication. Okay, microwave antenna, mobile communications. Ngayon, 5G na, di ba? Okay, dome and dish antennas nasa tower. Line of sight communication. Anyway, so sobrang dami actually guys. Hindi ko lang ma-detalye sa inyo ngayon. Okay, even marine and air navigation. So, pag electronics engineer ka, may license dapat to ha. If you want to work sa barko, ayan, may training pa naman yan prior to. Mga 6 months training bago ka sumampa sa barko. So, pwede. Yung pinapag-aralan mo dito, yung syempre yung navigation system, yung radar, yung sonar, okay, yung mga instruments. And I have also classmates na nag-work din sa airport. Okay. Sila yung air traffic controller. Yan, malaki din yung sahod dyan. Yan. Yan. So, ito yung controller, air traffic controller, yung mga ilaw sila na tinitignan dyan. Pag nag-landing and yung mga aeroplano. Okay, pwede ka na mag-work sa Pag-asa. Weather system natin. Yan, DOST. Broadcasting and acoustics. Isa yan sa mga tinuturo ko. So I cannot, mention further the details. So different yung broadcasting natin. So merong AM, FM, TV, ngayon digital broadcastings. So we also study recording yung mga recording studios, yung acoustics ng bawat structures. Depende sa application. For example, yung mga churches, yung mga auditoriums. Yan. Sinusolve natin yung parameters. We work, yung mga architects nakikipag-consult din sila sa atin, although they have a separate subject na tinatawag na building utilities architecture. So I have also, nakapagturo din ako dati sa mga architecture students. Ako yung nagturo ng light and acoustics sa kanila. Yan yung design, di ba? Yung pag-compute ng mga reverberation na tinatawag natin. So, room acoustics, yan, TV, radio broadcasting, and cable TV. Sound engineer. Meron akong estudyante na talagang very fanatic. I mean, very parang interested talaga sa sound engineering kaya siya nag-ECE. So ngayon, meron na siyang sarili niyang album. Meron siyang na-put sa Spotify. Anyway, so pwede ka rin kung gusto mong artista, yan, mag-ECE ka na. Yan, joke lang yun. Pero syempre, exposure mo kasi. I have, students na nakapag-OJT sa ABS-CBN. So napapansin din sila. So sa production kasi, di ba, they are part of the, yung pag-produce ng mismong video na for broadcasting. Ayan. Okay. Kung meron ka sa inyo dito na naka-encounter na to do recording, so merong mga sound engineers. Sound engineers are not really electronics engineers. So may mga training din naman. Yan. So merong mga junior and senior sound engineers. But if you are an electronics engineer by profession, so malaki yung opportunity mo or mas mataas yung parang chance mo. May edge ka kumbaga sa kanila. Technical na kasi yung side. So alam mo yung mga gains, alam mo yung mga terminologies, you understand, di ba? Yung concept, yung theory, behind those phenomena that you encounter. Okay, so that's it. And yung mga opportunities and mga fields in electronics engineering. Okay, so I hope and even just a glimpse of, these subfields, meron kayong natutunan. Yan guys.